Hey y'all, welcome back to my home, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Kelly Ann, and today we have a babysitter coming, so I need to go ahead and get our house back in order because it is pretty messy, and obviously I don't want her to see our house like this, so let's get to work. Here is Drew with the basket that I got from Target, and clearly he is loving it. I got it for my car. Drew, you're being so silly. Our kitchen is definitely the messiest area per usual. I need to go ahead and cut up all that fruit that I got. Our living room isn't looking too bad. I think this is where I'm gonna start today since it's not too overwhelming. And then I will work my way to the kitchen table before we head upstairs. So today's video will be a little bit chaotic because Drew was awake while I was cleaning. I didn't put him down until later in the video, and that's because the babysitter was coming around lunchtime. So I had no other choice but to get everything put back in shape while he was still running around. And you will see him just in the background being silly, and then also he was throwing balls at me. He loves to play with balls and he thinks it's so funny to throw them. So yay, that is a toddler boy. He's definitely all boy. He loves making a mess, as you can see, and trying to get into everything.
Slipping out the back door. But it's not what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm.
So I had just gone to the grocery store the day before I filmed this video, and I got some more of Drew's favorite cookies, which are the Gerber baby arrowroot cookies. And he had insisted on holding the bag and getting the cookies himself, but he ended up just emptying them out on the floor, and then they went stale. So there goes a whole bag of cookies. Had to throw those away. I did give it a taste, and I was like, oh, these are not salvageable. Otherwise, I would just probably put them back in the bag and let him eat them. I know, don't shame me, but I don't want to waste food like that. But now we are just going to clear off the kitchen table, and these are books that Bill brought home that he said he's going to read, but I know he's never going to read them. But I won't kill his dream. He's just not a big reader. He wants to be, but he just doesn't like to read. But now we're going to go ahead and clean off this kitchen table. Even though we don't eat at it, I still like to clean it because our cats do climb up here.
It's already begun. You are my one. We just dance, find romance, second chance. We don't need to worry at all.
Look how pretty this orchid is. We had a family friend drop it off for me yesterday for Mother's Day, and it is so pretty, and I think it actually looks good with these two other small plants. I haven't known where to put them, so I think that's where I will keep them. Hopefully this guy right here will not end up messing with them and destroying it, but I think the orchid will be happy on this table. I think for Mother's Day, I'm gonna get her one of those like metal stakes that you put in the ground, and then like a hanging basket because she's a huge gardener. So get something for her garden. But I think it is so pretty. So I filmed this video before Mother's Day, and this day I had to get my mom's Mother's Day cards in the mail, so that's what I'm doing right now. We saw Bill's mom in person. She was at their mountain house, which was about an hour away, so we went up to see her, and so of course I got her something as well. I did not leave her out. Can't leave out sugar. That's what Drew calls her, but he actually calls her Sugar, which is so cute, and she loves it. But I hope everyone had a fantastic Mother's Day. Hopefully you got to relax and didn't have to cook or clean or anything. Hopefully your kids took good care of you and your husband as well. I'm doing this voiceover the day before Mother's Day, but Bill actually goes out of town tomorrow morning. So it'll just be me and Drew for Mother's Day, and I'm planning on going to church. Our church always does something for the moms, so I'm looking forward to that.
We do anything for what we started, but this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started.
So Bill and I got a babysitter this day because we were meeting with a financial advisor. One of his friends, who is actually a mortgage broker, did a career change and is now doing like financial advising and life insurance and whatnot. And we already had a life insurance policy on Bill, but now we're also getting one on me. And then we're also setting up retirement accounts. And this has been a godsend because I'd been trying to get Bill to set up retirement accounts and, you know, get serious about saving for the future. But now that he has a friend in the business, he's like gung-ho about it. So we went and met with him, and it gives me comfort knowing that now we're going to be saving for the future because, as you know, my husband is in real estate, so he doesn't work for a company that does like a IRA contribution match or whatever. So it's all up to him, and for tax purposes, it'll definitely benefit us to have retirement accounts too. So I am excited about that, and I definitely enjoyed meeting with them. They were great. So at this point, Drew was telling me that he was hungry. I definitely think he's going through a growth spurt right now because it had been so hard for me to get him to eat, and now he's actually asking for food. So I can't complain. I'm going to fix him a snack. Right now, he's super into broccoli, so he's going to be having some broccoli with ranch, and he will just eat it raw. So I am so happy about that. And I'm also fixing him some strawberries. He loves strawberries, and I got these from the farmer's market the other day. And he will also be having a little squeezy yogurt thing. He absolutely loves those. I get mine from Target because I feel like the cheapest there is the Target brand, because it's insane how much these squeezy yogurt pouches cost. It is crazy, but he loves them and they're healthy, so I'll keep getting them for him. Of course, I had to clean this bathroom because this is our guest bathroom, and as you saw in the very beginning of me entering this bathroom, this is where I do my hair. It's just easiest for me to keep an eye on Drew when I do it in the bathroom downstairs, so I wanted to put that away as well. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum the carpet so I can roll it up because these floors are nasty. And then look at Drew if this isn't having a toddler boy. I was like, get off the rug, please, get off the rug, please. But no, he thought it was a game, but that's okay. Once he goes down for a nap, I will end up mopping the floors. But he gets milk all over these floors and they are dark, so they show it. So you will see little specks of white, but I'm gonna make sure that I get those up in a little bit.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take it right, we can take it slow, yeah.
Drew and I have been loving this warmer weather that we've been having recently. It has finally warmed up here. I got him a water table. I was able to get it for a steal from one of my neighbors. She only had it for a month and she found something different for her son. So I got it for like half price and it was already assembled. I was so happy. But now we are up in Drew's room and this is the last thing I'm doing before I'm shutting that door and he has taken a nap. I'm just going to clean up all the toys off his room. Believe it or not, all these toys used to be downstairs, and that is why our downstairs was always so cluttered. So I am so glad that I moved these up here, and now they're in his closet out of the way, so it's much easier to maintain. But of course, stuff still ends up in the hallway, like his bath toys, because he loves to throw the bath toys. I told you, he is all boy. He loves throwing things. I cannot wait till he gets into t-ball. I think he's going to be the cutest little t-ball player. I guess that probably starts when they're like 3 or 4, so that is definitely a sport that I think he's going to excel at. But this railing right here, man, it is so hard for me to keep this area clean because it just screams, please place stuff on here that doesn't have a home. So I need to get better about that. Per usual, I am disturbing the cats to try and make the bed, but typically Sprinkles hangs out downstairs wherever I am because she can hop over the baby gate, but upstairs is Lucy's territory, and so she does not care that I'm trying to make this bed. She's like, you have to physically move me if you want me off of this bed so you can make it. But lately I have been keeping the baby gate down because Drew hasn't been going upstairs. And Lucy has been coming downstairs and sunbathing, which she really enjoys. So we'll see how long I keep the baby gate down. I'll probably end up putting it back up again soon. But now we are having to re-tidy up our living room because this is what Drew got into while I was cleaning. He loves that Operation game. That's one of his favorite things to play with. He loves like the little zapper thing. But I'm just taking down the baby gate so I can go ahead and vacuum these stairs because I'm going to mop them as well.
just call you when the moon is rising. I'm craving every moment with you. I can't just need you.
Every time you see me scrubbing at the floor, that is me getting up one of those white milk spots I was talking about earlier. Drew is just so messy with his bottles, but they do tend to leak if he just leaves them on the floor, and they leave these white spots, which drive me insane, and they just show up so brightly against our dark floors. Hopefully our next house will not have floors this dark because they are super hard to keep clean. Okay, now I feel much better about our house. It's finally in good order. I feel like I worked my butt off these last, 2 hours? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.